Hello, welcome to GTech Skills. In this video, I will explain the different types of filters available in Power BI. So there are typically four filters, that is visual level filters, page level filters, report level filters, and drill through filters. So filters will be predominantly used to drill down your data to do an analysis at a granular level. So you can perform an check based on different KPIs that you have within your data set. So on the first filter type, the visual level filter, so this filter will be applied directly on a particular visualization. So for example, so this is the filter visualization that I have created. It's a clustered, it's a stacked column chart. So in this chart, like I have given the x-axis as a product and what is the sales, the unit sold for each product. So what I'm now going to do was like I'm going to add a visual level filter for this visual. So I'm going to include this product. Product is, since I have added the product in the visual, it is already available in the list of filters. So filter on this visual. So here I am restricting it to a particular filter. Velvo. So if you see it here, it gets applied to the visual, but it is not affecting the other visual. So this is the visual level filtering. So if you want to do a filtering only on a particular visual, in that case, like you need to use the visual level filter. So the next filter is the page level filter. So the page level filter, like it will filter the data at a page level. So if you have a two or three visual within your page one, then it will affect both the visuals. So in this example, for now I'm removing it and then I'm adding the same product to a filter on this page. So I'm doing the same filtering on Velvo. So if you see here, even the sales information got updated. So that means like this filter that you are adding on the filters on page will affect all your filters on this particular page, page one. So that is the page level filter. So similarly for the next one, the report level filter. So the report level filter is nothing but the filter on all pages. So once you add a filtering condition to the filters on all page, so if you select this same Belvo as your value, so this gets applied to all the pages in your Power BI dashboard. So you don't have to specifically provide for each visuals or for each page. So that is the uh, filter on all pages, page level filter. So on the last one is on the drill through filter. So drill through filter is like something you can use it for the drill through options where you can drill drill through your data to a granular level. So that we can see it in an upcoming videos. Now let's try to include the slicer filter into our visualization. So I'm removing, clearing off all the filters that I have applied. So this is the filter option that is called a slicer. So once you add the slicer here, you can go ahead and add a value to it. So in this page, I'm applying a filter based on country. So these are the list of countries. So once you have this as a text field, you will have two options. One is list and another one is drop down. So you can select drop down to have a drop down values and you can select a list to have a list of values. So you can also format this slicer as well under the format your visual option. So once you go there, you will have slicer setting values. So here you can include multi-select, select all or single select options to be enabled. So I'm including the select all option. So if you see it now, there is no select all function. So once you include it, so it will get added to the slicer, that is select all function. So other than that, you can provide the slicer header Now it is country. By default, it has taken it. You can provide background, border, everything you can provide it. So you can increase the size of it. So general, you can provide the properties title, and you can provide the shadow effect, visual border, whatever formatting options that we have for other visuals. So I have already explained the formatting options for chart visuals in my previous video. So if you have any doubts or any clarifications, you can refer to those videos. So you can also include a search option within your slicer. So if you see it here, there is no option to search the values. So if you enable it, like you can type and search the values here. So this will help, like in case if your slicer column has more values in it. So once you create the slicer, once you apply it, so unit sold sales information, that this filter will get applied to both of these visuals. This is kind of a page filter. So now I am selecting Canada. So if you see it here, the values got updated. So this is showing only the Canada values. Similarly, I'm selecting it for France. So you can select multiple values. So you have to use control and then select the multiple values from the filtering options. So you can select this. So this is how you select use filters within your page. So once you have a filter on one page, and if you want to if you are using the same filter on the other page. So for now I will copy this filter to a new page. So once you copy it here, you will get a pop-up. So this will give you like whether you can sync your filter or not. So if you provide sync, so whatever filter you are applying on the page 1, the same will get applied to the page 2 as well. So I'm applying a sync here, and then I'm creating a table with country and sales value. So in this filter, I am selecting France value. So if I go to page 2, if you see, like automatically this gets filtered for the France value. So this is how you sync a filter across pages in your Power BI dashboard. And similarly, there is one more option. So if you want this particular filter should not make any changes to this visualization. So whatever filtering that you are applying here should not affect this particular visual. So in that case, what you can do is like you have to select this particular filter or visual, and then you have to go to format options and edit interactions. So once you click this edit interaction, you will see these two options in the remaining visuals. So you have selected this, and then you have enabled the edit interaction mode. So you will have these two options. So currently it is there in the filtering options. If I make it to none, you can see the difference. Now on the filter got removed, and this visual is for all the countries. So if I enable the filter, so this gets applied only to the France country. So I have provided that as a none, and then I am again closing the edit interaction mode. So I am changing this from France to Canada. So if you see it here, these visuals will not get affected. But if you click on this particular visual, any value, for those values, this will get updated because we didn't disable the interaction between these two visuals. So this is how like you can enable or disable interactions between these two. So now what I will do is like I will go ahead and disable the interactions between these two. So I have selected this visual. I have gone to the format option. I have entered the edit interaction mode. In this visual I have selected. Instead of filtering, I have updated as none value, and then I am closing the edit interaction. So now if I select this will not get affected. But if I select this value, this will get affected. So what we have done is like we have disabled the interaction between these two only from this visuals. So if you want to disable the interaction from this visual, You have to select this visual and then you have to edit interaction and then update this visual as a none value. Then only like that will work. So these are the different filtering options that you can use within Power BI dashboard. And we have also seen how you can edit interactions between visuals in the Power BI desktop. So if you find this video helpful, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.